Now tonight, of course, is the national championship game, Michigan versus Louisville. And we're going to break it down. We have former guard Perrin Johnson taking the side of Louisville. I'm going to take the Michigan side. More importantly, I'm just going to be a hater.
Do you want to take the Michigan side?
I want to take the side that's not the red side. That's what we're going to. So I'm going to take we have some topics here. We're going to debate. We'll start with the game tonight. Is the number one defense versus the number one offense in the country. So we'll let you go first. Why is defense more important than the offense?
Defense wins championships. I mean, every time you see a team play, when you look at teams that win, great defenses. The Super Bowl team, the Ravens, great defense. So they obviously, San Francisco was a great defensive team, but the Ravens obviously were better. So when you look at that as a whole, I think they're going to bring enough defense to the table. Got to contain Trey Burke, which we can. We can corral him and do that and make somebody else beat us. Him and Tim Hardaway Jr. cannot beat us.
Defense wins championships, but not last year. I mean, Kentucky had good defense, but Louisville's, they're hanging their hat on defense, no offense, hasn't gotten it done. I'm going with Michigan, the offense. They're hitting big shots. They're not shooting the ball great right now, but they're finding a way to get baskets. They get to the rim. They kick out the shooters. They got Mitch McGary inside now. Offense wins games, and offense gets the ladies cheering for you, Perrin. It's the sexiest side. Offense is going to beat defense tonight.
I totally disagree with that. I mean, it's just that will never happen. That's not going to happen.
Well, so we'll go to the backcourt then. This is a good. U of L's backcourt, Peyton Siva, Russ Smith, versus Michigan's backcourt with Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr. Who you like?
I mean, that's obvious. It's Louisville. I mean, we've been tearing everybody up. We've been tearing everybody up. I mean, Colorado State, they could have some.
Colorado State's not Michigan. Michigan, National Player of the Year. Trey Burke, National Player of the Year.
He got handed that
the
to him.
son of Tim Hardaway. They have the son of Tim Hardaway.
What does that mean? His daddy's not out there doing the Texas two-step? That doesn't mean anything to me.
Michigan's backcourt's the best backcourt in the country. Trey Burke is the best player in the country. 18 points, 8 assists. First player since Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson. That's not first player since Reese Gaines or something. No disrespect to Reese Gaines. That's Magic Johnson. You can't keep up with that backcourt.
Magic Johnson's not walking through that door. It doesn't matter.
He is. He's just got his name Trey Burke. So I like what they're doing in the backcourt. Like I said, not shooting the ball well. They got to shoot a little better if they're going to beat U of L because they've struggled. That's the crazy thing is they've shot the ball poorly. Stauskas, Hardaway, and Burke the last couple of games, but they're winning because they're winners in that backcourt.
They're winners?
They're winners.
Is that because they're Wolverines, winners, Wolverines, the W?
It's winners just because I did this with my finger, and that makes it count.
Okay, don't break it now.
Yeah. So moving on to the front court, U of L's front court versus Michigan's front court. You taking Gorgie, Montrez, Shane, all those guys?
Yes, Mitch McGary. You know, he's not going to do anything. He's playing good. He might be. He's trying to play himself into a draft pick. We're going to show the NBA why he's not ready and why he needs to go back to school. Mitch McGary needs to go back to school.
Louisville has the advantage. Gorgie Jang in terms of bodies. Montrezl Harrell, Shane Behan, even Stephen Van Treese. And maybe on a different show, I'd say, yeah, Louisville has an advantage. But no, not on the show where I'm the hater. There's no way that any of those guys are better than Mitch McGary. Mitch McGary, one player, the best player on the court of all the front court is Mitch McGary. They might have more bodies, but those bodies aren't as good as Mitch McGary.
We're going to wear him down. He can't jump over a phone book. Have you seen him?
He can finish. He gets buckets.
He's 6'9". He's supposed to.
He calls himself White Thunder. I mean, look at he likes to throw his arms around. Look at that. That's called the Gorgie view right there. Gorgie's going to be on his back looking at that. That's the shot he's going to see tonight.
Who did he score that against? VCU?
It doesn't matter. That's going to be a whole lot of that tonight against Louisville.
Please.
The coaching matchup, Rick Pitino going into the Hall of Fame, got elected today.
Yes.
I'm sure Pitino, you're going with Pitino? Homer?
I mean, he's a better dresser. I mean, John Beilein looks like Mr. Rogers' stepbrother. Like, get him out of here. Come on
his
now.
clothes are going to win?
Yes, they're not going to help him either. You know, I mean, it was custom suit versus John Beilein and Mr. Rogers, beautiful day in the neighborhood brother. Yes.
He's flying under the radar, being a little sneaky. He's got, he's a little gimmicky. Everything they do, they did at West Virginia, a little gimmicky. I like that. I think he's creative. Rick Pitino.
How's he creative?
He's creative because he does things other coaches don't do.
What, that sounds really good. Like coach? Like, come on.
No, dressed like Mr. Rogers. There you go. There's one of them. And offensively, the way they.
My neighbor? Okay.
Let their big guys come out on the perimeter. I like what they're doing. Again, another show. Maybe I say Rick Pitino, but this is hater in the house tonight. Rick. Besides, this week, what he is? A horse makes the Derby. His son gets a job. Hall of Fame.
Hold on.
You really think this is?
Hold on. What did you say? Hold on. There you go. All right. For me.
We'll just say I won that one. We'll move on. Better celebrity fan. Peyton Siva Sr. or Tim Hardaway?
I mean, Peyton's dad, he's standing, he's cheering, he's hollering the whole game. He's got a jersey on. Tim Hardaway, like senior, has on a wife beater and his beanie half on his head, like homie don't play that from like Living Color. Like,
how are you going to disrespect Tim Hardaway's little toboggan? That to me is what sets him apart. He's a fashion icon. Tim Hardaway Sr.
He lives in Miami.
Look at that, fashion icon.
He lives
right
in Miami.
There.
I mean, you don't need a toboggan in Miami.
Well, that's why he doesn't know how to wear it.
And then he wears it in the arena. It's not snowing in the arena. He's not at the big house. Come on, man.
He doesn't want people to recognize him. You know, he's a big time star. He's Peyton Siva's father, great guy, great story. But the way I see it, Peyton Siva, he was not a part of Run TMC, was he?
Run TMC.
Yeah. Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullen, Tim Hardaway. He wasn't a part of those Heat teams. I mean, if there's anybody that's going to teach you about physical play, it's the guy that played with Alonzo Mourning and P.J. Brown. And I'm not going to, hopefully Peyton Siva Sr. doesn't see this show because I don't want him to think I'm saying anything bad. He will break me in half. But come on, man, that's Tim Hardaway.
Man, this ain't 95. He can't cross nobody over. What are you talking about? Tim Hardaway ain't crossing anybody over.
We saw him actually. We saw him last year at the Final Four in the Celebrity Game. Mm-hmm. He looked more like the ball than he did Tim Hardaway. He has put on a ton of weight, and he was killing Tony Delk's assists. Tony Delk was like just dropping passes to him, couldn't finish. It was terrible. The final one to decide: uniforms, both by Adidas, camo or the neon yellow.
And the neon yellow is terrible. It looks like somebody peed on the jersey. That's why you didn't have one in the yellow today. You got on blue for a reason. You know that. You can't go wrong with red or black.
The neon yellow to me says it's like an alarm. Like, hey, look at us. We're about to beat Louisville. Nobody missed this. Watch everything we're doing because we're going to beat the Cards tonight.
So you're attention seeking. You guys look like 5 highlighters running around the court. Come on now.
It says the guy whose team wears camo.
Oh, let's highlight some words. That's what you guys are doing.
Even if the camo is better than the yellow, the sleeves like throw it out the window.
Michigan games are so boring they have to wear bright colored jerseys just to get attention for people to watch them.
All right, Perrin, thank you for picking the Cards. The Cards are probably going to win tonight. I'll admit that.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, do you need the theme music? We can get all that.
No, we don't. We're good with that. Thank you for being here. That was fun. We could agree. Please don't destroy the city tonight, U of L fans. We love the city. Have fun, but please don't tear our city apart tonight.